Hello there, this is James and you are watching Tixee Live. In today's program, we've got a few things to go over. First of all, I do a recap, of course, of a particular instrument or asset we've been talking about a lot over the last couple of days, but it has captured the domination of the market's mind, so we'll have to talk about that. Then we'll talk about something else, which I've got a fair interest in, one of my favorite assets, which maybe beginning to shine. So we'll talk about that. But before we get into that, don't forget, these little videos are for educational purposes only, and in no way whatsoever should ever be treated as advice. I always suggest you do your own research and do your own due diligence. There, I said it. And of course, know the risks at hand before entering any trade. With that out the way, let's get started. So the soap opera, which is oil. As you know, and those people have been very kind to join me on my last couple of programs over the last couple of days. Know we've been talking a lot about oil because oil's been very much in the headlines of the market. Oops, I'm back. I don't know what happened there. It very much dominated in the minds of the market. So obviously yesterday we talked about that rumor about OPEC, and it was announced. OPEC did announce an increase in production, but it disappointed the market. And I'll explain to you the reason why. OPEC decided to increase production to 648,000 barrels per day in July and August. Currently, the current number is 432,000, there I said it, barrels per day. So it is an increase. However, the market is slightly disappointed to it because many believe they won't be able to hit that number. The reason being is like Angola and Nigeria are actually failing to meet their current commitments. So though they are saying that they're going to produce 648,000 barrels per day in July and August, the market doesn't think is actually going to hit that level. So this is why it's disappointed. So let's have a quick look actually at the impact this has done to oil. Okay, oil is off the lows. Okay, still, not at the highs it was a good couple of days ago. Okay, it's currently trading around $114.28. If we look at Brent's in a similar position, off the lows. Okay, nowhere near the highs of where it was previously, and it's currently trading around $115.79. So disappoints the market. It could also be a little bit of a case of buy the rumor, sell the fact, but oil is no longer really hitting its heights that it was hitting earlier on at the end of May, in that way. Because I say back in May, obviously Brent was trading around $120 a barrel. It's still now trading slightly under pressure at $115 a barrel. Okay, what else is happening? Let's have a look. Obviously, ADP came in a lot lower yesterday, came in at 128,000 versus 300,000 expected. So that was very, very disappointing. Very disappointing. Previous month, it was 202,000. So it's quite a big decline. So it was very disappointing, and it has sort of weakened the US dollar a lot. And that brings me on to something I want to talk about, which is gold, because gold is beginning to get its shine back. It really is. In fact, it hit a fresh monthly high of $1,871. Now, bear in mind, on the 1st of June, it was trading at $1,829 at that time. So that's a $42 movement from the low to the high over the last couple of days. So we'll have a look at gold. Let's bring gold up, actually. Okay, yeah, so see gold. Remember, we were looking at that level of $1,864, a key level. It has currently broken it. It is trading above it. We were watching that for ages, that level. If you put on our 4 hours, it was sort of range bound between $1,864 and that support we were looking at, around $1,829. Is now sort of trading above it. And what's interesting, if you look on a 1 hour chart, that resistance level, that key level, is now being tested as a potential support. Okay, that's like almost like a confirmation Okay, so it's currently trading around $1,864. So it is really acting on the back of that ADP report as a safe haven again. So obviously with these concerns of like slowdown and things like that, it's beginning to get its shine back. Some analysts believe if we can hold above this level, the next target will be $1,900. While we're at it, let's have a look at some of the other things on the back of that disappointing ADP. Let's look at the euro. The euro was back up on that weak job data. It's currently trading at 1.07556. And the cable, the British pound, again, is trading round about that key level we've been watching, 125.73. So it's trading around that level. So that's certainly an area of interest. It has gained a little bit of strength back from my chart disappeared. Back again. I don't know what's going on today. Sorry, ladies and gents, if you've seen these technical issues. I'm not quite sure what's occurring with that. Anyway, as I was saying, it's trading around 1.2573 at this moment in stands. And there's a key potential support, which we've been looking at again, at 125.49. So that's how the cable. So yeah, weaker dollar on the back of that very disappointing ADP. Now, of course, it's all about the job report, which is coming up later this afternoon. Some analysts are expecting the NFP to show the lowest growth in jobs since April 2021. The expectation, as we already know, okay, is 320, unemployment 3.5%, and average earnings 0.4%. Okay, so don't forget, I will be doing a watch along with this about 20 past. What time, baby? 20 past 12 p.m. UTC, and I'll be doing live coverage of this event. Okay, so it should be really interesting because the market's going to wait for this now, and it's the next big thing for today. So we're going to watch it. So please come and join me, 12:20 p.m. UTC, and we'll do a live watch along of this potentially massive event. Other things, obviously, the market is going to be slightly tepid today, because the market tends to sort of wait a bit till the NFP. So it's going to be a little bit sideways. Plus the UK is closed, okay, today. So they're lucky enjoying their bank holiday. But yeah, it's all about this one. It's all about this today. So don't forget to come and join me, please, at 12:20 p.m. UTC. If you're watching me on Facebook and you like it, give me a follow. If you're watching me on YouTube and you like it, why don't you subscribe? Hit the notification button so you know I'm going live next time. And give me one of those if you found this little video insightful and interesting. But don't forget, I'm back on at 12:20 p.m. UTC. Please come and join me for the watch along then. And as well as that, I'll be back on again at 1 p.m. UTC to do a follow-up of that. Till then, remember, these little videos are for educational purposes only, and in no way whatsoever should ever be treated as advice. I always suggest you do your own research and do your own due diligence, and of course, know the risks at hand before entering any trade. Till next time, every single one of you, trade safe.